Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft and our retail Warlock playthrough. We are going to head down to the south here over to Faldir's Cove. We need to find Lolo the Lookout, and it looks like there's also another quest for us to pick up down there. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Despite all the craziness going on in the world. Hope you can all find ways to be at peace with your day. We are in the queue for a random dungeon. Random Cataclysm right now. We'll see if it actually pulls a Cataclysm dungeon for us like it did yesterday, or if it has to flip us over to any old dungeon, which would be fine with me. Well, here's Lolo the Lookout. Yeah, he doesn't have a follow-up for us, so let's go over here to these folks. We have a dwarf and a gnome. Might be weird quest givers for a Forsaken. They're part of the Blackwater Raiders though, so I guess not.
My, you're a tall one.
Goggle Boggle. Let's see, now that we are full-fledged Blackwater Raiders, it is our job to help Mr. O'Brien locate the lost elven treasure. Escort this guy to the cave and back. Let's see what you have first. Drowned Sorrows. It is a horrible life. I should be in a watery grave right now, not sitting here by the fire breathing fresh air. The crew tried so hard to save my beautiful maiden's folly. Bless the boys, bless their hearts. O'Brien made it to shore safely, but we weren't so lucky. The seas just sank on us, I swear. 1 second we're afloat, and the next the water is rushing in. And those beasts killed all the survivors. Horrible Naga scum. I went back and ended up here. Or I went black and ended up here. Okay, kill some Naga. It's gonna be over that way. Let's do this Escort Quest first, and just see where that takes us. Follow me to the cave, where I'll attempt to harness the power of the runestone into these goggles. I was kind of hoping that both of these quests would send us in the same direction, but we are not so lucky today. I discovered this cave on our first day here. I believe the energy... whoops... energy in the stone can be used to our advantage. I'll begin drawing energy from the stone. Your job is to defend me. This place is cursed. Trust me. Alright, we are ready.
Hey!
Is he going to do anything? That's the question. Oh, here we go. I'm assuming there's going to be at least one more wave. Or not. Okay, cool. Now run back to your quest giver position. And reset yourself. The goggles work perfectly now. Sunken Treasure. The treasure has been on the seafloor so long that the gems have calcified into thick stone. But the power harnessed in these goggles will allow you to locate them easily.
Off and away.
Yeah, search is taking a while. It's only been a couple minutes actually. It's good that they do this really quickly. Okay, now we have the two quests in this. Oh, well, look at that. Had a feeling that was going to happen. Usually as soon as they open it up for all the dungeons, you usually get a queue like right after that happens. And we'll see if everybody takes it. For now, let's minimize that. And see how far we get out over the ocean here. Return to the front of the queue. Third time is a charm, maybe? Oh wow, we pulled Sunken Temple. I didn't expect that. Let's see what this is like in retail. We've done this kind of recently in one of our classic playthroughs. Let's just grab all these.
Good luck, friend.
Look at that, an actual map. You guys will be glad to know that I updated Recount. You will be less happy to know that I don't think I enabled it. No, I did not enable it. It's updated now, though. Next time I turn it on, it'll actually work. Apparently just isn't going to be today. But we're getting there. We're making small steps towards actually having a DPS meter. Are we going to kill the avatar of Hakar, and is that going to give us the dungeon complete, and then are people going to bail, or are we actually going to be able to do the rest of this? It would be nice to do all of it, but I guess I'll take what I can get. No, he's just the first of many. Okay, good. Okay, cool. We'll take it. We've had a split. We've had 2 people go one way and some people go the other way. Let's go with the tank. Man, they split quick, didn't they? Yeah, you can't really hesitate for a moment. If you want to keep up with a group, you have to be on the go, go, go. We clearly did not even have time to properly equip our gear or take a look at it. We're just going. And where are we going? All the way over here. Sure, they're over there wondering, why isn't stuff dying? Do I want to be this close to these guys? Yeah, it's probably okay. They don't seem to be pathing anywhere. I wonder if they redid this at all, like took some of the upper levels out of it. I remember there were multiple levels and there were like things you had to activate on the top level to turn bosses on, essentially. Sounded kind of weird, but you guys know what I mean. Maybe they got rid of all that stuff. Maybe they've kept it all on the main floor for the revamp of it. Oh man, okay, that's a lot of guys. Makes me wish I had some bigger AoEs, but it's fine. Yep, didn't really want to be there, I guess. Probably want to avoid all these spirits too, right? Targeting them isn't going to do any good either.
The Soul Flayer comes. Join us. Join us. Join us.
See, now I kind of want to know the DPS because this is being a bit of a longer fight.
Join us.
I could just relog. I feel like if I relog, I'm basically asking to get kicked from the group. The tank's about to go down. That's not good. Our Felguard just keeps getting crushed. Let's try to get him back out. We might need him if the tank goes down. I guess he's on the wrong target if he's getting killed.
Shall live again.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, it does look like they just put everything on the first floor. I wonder if you can even get up to the other floors anymore, or if they made physical changes to the dungeon to even just get rid of those other areas of it entirely. It's interesting to think about. If they got rid of it, that means they basically had content and they deleted content out of the game for what they thought was a better player experience. Which in this case, it probably is. I like the original Sunken Temple, but it's probably not something I would want to do more than a couple of times. Although we do have two other bosses after this one. Well, here's Hazaz and Morpha. I guess we need the Shade of Aranicus. He could be down here somewhere. Okay, yep, it looks like he's going to be right back over here. So yeah, they made it just one floor, just really concise. 3 different areas where the bosses are at. And of course the one dragon that flies out into the main room. Don't know if I want to be in front of the dragon necessarily. And there we go, there's Sunken Temple completed. We got to level 39 and then some. And we got a neck piece. And that is going to be an upgrade because we don't have a neck piece on. Some level 44 pants. And a pair of bracers. And that's it. Let's go back to the guy at the beginning and get this stuff turned in. Yeah, I'm really enjoying working in at least one dungeon run, and it's actually really useful to get gear. I remember when we did the warrior playthrough in retail, it kind of got to a point where I felt like we weren't getting any gear. We had crappy weapons for the longest time. And it probably would have been a really good idea just to work in these dungeons. Now, if you have a full set of heirlooms, then you're all set. But I don't have a full set of heirlooms that level up all the way. My heirlooms stop at level 34, and I'm really not too interested in farming up heirlooms since they no longer have the experience bonus directly.
I am honored. Be careful. Till next we meet. Be careful.
Could probably equip this trinket over one of our heirlooms. There we go. And yeah, that's it. I kind of wish they would make the quest worth a bit more experience. The bulk of the experience worth is just the bonus experience that you get. We don't have our breathing underwater buff anymore, but it's okay because we are a Forsaken. Now we're supposed to be looking for artifacts down here as well. Things to click on. Elven gems. Haven't seen any besides the first one. We are definitely now in the area where we should be seeing some of them. Maybe they're gonna be like more up here? Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. I don't see any down there at all, actually. Yeah, we've kind of searched this pretty big area of what's marked on the map, and I've only seen the one. I don't see any others, and now we're trapped under the ceiling here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Let's maybe stay up here above the ceiling of the ruins and see if we can find anything that way. Alright, we've got the kill quest completed. Now we just have to find these gems. That's not going to be easy, seeing as how we've only seen... You know what it might be? Did we have a buff from the quest giver that was allowing us to see these in the first place? Is that what's going on? Nearby gems appear on the minimap. Okay. Well, yeah, that'll help a little bit. What doesn't help is that there don't seem to be many of them, and we need 10. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work out. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're right on top of where one is supposed to be, and it's not here. I'm going to go back and talk to the quest giver. I feel like we might have had a timed buff that it was allowing us to see them at all. I really don't know why that would be, but it was kind of the way that the quest was worded. So let's just go back, and if nothing changes, we just won't do this quest. It's not really a big deal either way. This would be a really cool hunter pet. When we did the human hunter, I ended up really liking having birds of prey as pets. I thought that was really cool.
What's on your mind? Off with you. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything for us that would make me think that he needs to give us a buff or anything. Maybe if we abandon the quest and retake it.
Salutations!
See, that just gives us the swimming speed and the underwater breathing. It doesn't have anything to do with being able to visualize the crystals. Let's go take one more look, guys, and then we're going to move on. It's probably going to mean that we don't finish the Faldir's Cove story chapter, but if bugged quest is bugged, then there's not really a lot we can do about it. Yeah, we're not wearing the goggles anymore. Let's get the goggles on. Okay, goggles are on. This is supposed to be showing us on our mini-map where we can find them. Oh, here we go. Kind of annoying that we're going to fight these guys again. Kind of annoying. Well, that's 1 out of 10. I would like to see more of them popping up on the minimap. That's not happening. Here's one. There we go. Now there's a couple more popping up. I feel like we're circling between like the same 3 or 4 of them. Like this one over here. Maybe not. Maybe these are beneath the ceiling. Let's take a look. Yeah, here we go. Okay, 2 more to go. And that's it. We can mount up here at the top of the lake. And I'm kind of hoping that we're done here. I don't know really what we've accomplished story-wise, but we helped a couple of guys who are part of a pirate crew. And we found the Lost Scout who's just kind of hanging out here with them. So maybe they'll let us go on to Hammerfall now.
Hey.
Yep. Goggles worked great, I guess, after we figured it out. Let's not leave Captain O'Brien waiting. He'll want to see these gems firsthand. After all, that's why we're here. And after a few weeks of consorting with these pirates, the professor and I have realized the last thing that's good for our health is to be caught hanging on to their treasure.
Right.
Death from below. This is bad. It seems the dagger spines are amassing for an attack. Naga are known for their ruthlessness in battle. They will keep attacking until I am dead. I don't value my own life above that of my crew members, but you must help to defend me. The crew will not be able to make it back to Booty Bay without my knowledge of the seas. It's a likely excuse.
Have a good one.
All hands to battle stations. Naga incoming. Okay. Okay. Oh, here they come. Oh, good. Lolo the Lookout's gonna help us, too. Oh, he was gonna help us. He gave up. He's like, the player's got it. I'll just stand over here. If I turn my back to it, it's like it's not happening anyway. Okay, assuming there's gonna be more than one wave, right? Oh, here we go. Oh, come on already. Enough with the RP. One more wave? Third time's a charm, maybe? That looks like a single guy. Oh, here we go. And quest complete. 3 waves, no elite, no boss.
Greetings. Be careful.
And hey, that's level 40. We have another talent point to spend here. Dark Fury reduces the cooldown of Shadow Fury by 15 seconds and increases its radius. Mortal Coil horrifies enemy targets into fleeing, or Howl of Terror. Shadow Fury? What are we using? Okay, Shadow Fury is a stun. This is all stuff for different stuns. I really don't care about this talent row at all. Really don't care about it at all. And that's it for here, so we are going up to Hammerfall now. It's interesting that we get so many flight points in retail, but they didn't give us a flight point for the cove here. We've had much shorter distances and we've had flight points between them before. Kinda interesting. It's fine, we'll just fly there ourselves. And while we do that, I will drink some coffee. Well guys, we've got 10 more levels to go to get us to level 50. And at this point, I would be kind of interested to hear your guys' thoughts on other classes that you might want to see. I'm thinking about a Demon Hunter. And the main reason I'm thinking about that is because I've never played a Demon Hunter. I used to play a lot of WoW with a buddy of mine. We were in a guild together, and so when he would play a class, I would just make sure that I was not also that class. Unfortunately, he had a tendency of grabbing up the new classes. Whenever a new class came out for an expansion, he would just call that as his main. And then, yeah, it kind of became like, okay, well, we don't need to... First, it happened with Death Knight, a class I was really interested in. But, you know, the guild didn't really need 2 Death Knights. We both wanted to tank at the time. And then the same thing kind of happened with Demon Hunter. He wanted to be the Demon Hunter in the guild, so I let him have that. I didn't roll one. And I've missed out on a couple of classes that way. So I was thinking I'd go with a Demon Hunter because it's literally a class that I haven't leveled it out of its little starting experience. So I know nothing about it long term. And that's what kind of keeps these playthroughs fresh for me, is when I'm on a class that I really don't know anything about. Which in retail is more classes than you would think. Raising Spirits. Our race's gift of shamanism stirred me from a years-long lethargy. Now I provide for all here, crafting the same boons that gave me newfound strength. That's cool. Yeah, we helped this guy in Classic. There's, for some reason, there's like continuity sometimes, and other times when it's not convenient, there's no continuity. Like, you know, all the humans that we had actually killed in Hillsbrad and stuff, like, they are still alive. There's no continuity there. They were alive and got turned into undead. But here, like, we help this guy in Classic, and there's continuity with that one, like he talks about it. The stone shards. Ancient stones are strewn across this land. The elements flock to them, surrounding them protectively. These are sites of great power, and the largest is just west of Hammerfall. Not a soul trespasses, but if you go there alone, you could hear whispers from the earth itself. I have not visited there in a long while, but our grunts have told me the whispers have started again. Okay, yeah, we could check that out. Crush the Witherbark. The Witherbark trolls and Boulderfist ogres of Arathi are working together to rid us from this land. Okay. But we shall not meet our fates at their or anyone else's hand. Are you guys trying to rhyme? Are you even reading this back to yourselves? Give me a break. Go kill Witherbark, people. And Reventusk Village. Not all forest trolls are foul nuisances like the Witherbark. North of here in the hinterlands is Reventusk Village, home to the only forest troll tribe still allied with the Horde. Even they cannot escape the cruelty of their brethren. The Vile Branch tribe wars with them, distracting them from our battle with the Alliance. Okay, this is great. This is our breadcrumb into the hinterlands, which I would very much like to see the hinterlands. I'm kind of worried that we've been going through zones that, although the quests are different, geographically and physically, there haven't been a lot of changes from the Cataclysm. So I do kind of worry about that, but yeah, it's fine. I could hunt down the zones that have changed the most, but we'd run out of stuff to do if I was doing that on every playthrough. We're eventually going to have zones where not a lot has changed. Let's come down here and let's do this quest. We need to kill a total of 28 Witherbarks. Rather large kill quest for retail. But yeah, let me know, guys, what you think about classes. I'd like to do a Demon Hunter at some point, and I think I'd also like to do a Monk. Death Knight also on the list. Witherbark Fisher. Yeah, we don't need to kill their fisherman. He's not on the list. I guess we need to make our way a little bit further into the village here. Yeah, so we haven't found any headhunters yet, but here we go. Eventually this guy will come back. There we go. A lot of torches here, like so many torches. In fact, this really strikes me as weird. Why are there so many torches here? Am I noticing all these torches because they have like an improved flame graphic animation rather? Is that why I'm noticing all these torches? Because this is a lot of torches. Yeah, I know it's a new flame animation for sure if we're talking about being different from classic. It just seems like they went through and they stuck a few more rows of torches here. Maybe to make it like super obvious that this is a little trail. I don't know. Seems like overkill almost. Kind of weird. Kind of weird, very visually jarring. It's gotta be the new animation. It makes it feel that way. They really want you to know there's a cave back here. We could go into the cave. What do we still need? Axe throwers, 1 headhunter, 1 witch doctor. Here's our headhunter. And then I think maybe we just go out and we look for our axe throwers and the witch doctor. Don't think we really need to go deep into the cave unless we are sent back to do so. Where are you? There you are. Alright, and now we need 4 axe throwers. Starting over here. Alright, there we go. That is a kill quest completed in decent time. Let's go back and turn this one in first and see if it has a follow-up. Maybe to go back into the cave, maybe to kill a named guy. I'm not sure. I don't think the one in Classic had a follow-up. But we'll go back and we will take a look. Looks like we do have a Witherbark troll invasion happening there at the front gates. The guards got it, I think. It's probably going to be fine.
What do you need? Gold.
Yeah, he has nothing else for us, which just leaves the 2 quests over to the west here. I think, though, this is going to be a good place for us to take a little bit of a break for today. What I am going to do is this. We're going to go ahead and activate Destruction Spec here so that next time we can actually experiment with this the way that I've wanted to. Let's take a look here. Incinerate generates 2 Soul Shards. An additional 1 on crit. Chaos Bolt we're probably going to want out. Unleashes a devastating blast of chaos, dealing critical strike for 840. Damage is further increased. Damage is further increased by your critical strike chance. This costs 2 soul shards. What else? Conflagrate. It's an instant cast, triggers an explosion on the area, dealing 262 fire damage, reduces the cast time of your next Incinerate or Chaos Bolt by 30%. So that, we're going to want to hit that first. 11-second recharge on that. But it generates 5 soul shard fragments. Okay. Immolate. Periodic damage, generates 1 soul shard fragment, has a 50% chance to generate an additional 1. I don't know if that's something we're going to want to put up all the time or not. And Rain of Fire, just an AoE that doesn't give us any resources. It costs 3. And yeah, I think that's going to be our setup. I guess I'm not going to have the Felguard with this build, so maybe we summon the Succubus? Oh, we got the male version of it. I thought I had to train at my trainer to get this. Is it going to be random every time I do it? It is! It's just going to randomly pull them out. Okay, well that's interesting to know. Let's take a look here. Conflagrate deals additional damage. Let's go with that. Your spells have a chance to grant 15 haste. Chaos Bolt consumes up to 5 seconds of Immolate's damage over time on your target, instantly dealing that much. That means I'm going to have to put Immolate up, which I don't want to be stuck on that. Shadowburn. Blast a target for 420 Shadow Flame damage, granting 50% critical strike. Restores 1 soul shard and refunds a charge if the target dies. I kind of like the passive stuff. If I'm being honest, I like passive talents. Your Soul Leech absorption passively recharges at a... nope. Burning Rush. Instantly increase your movement speed. Dark Pact. 20% of your current health to shield you. Let's go with Burning Rush. A little bit of run speed maybe in the dungeons wouldn't hurt so much. Let's come down here. Inferno, Rain of Fire damage is increased by 20%. That could be really good for dungeons. Incinerate now also hits all enemies near your target. That is really good for dungeons. And Cataclysm calls for the Cataclysm, dealing Shadow Flame damage to all enemies. Wow, these are all like good AoE things. Let's go Fire and Brimstone for now. I'd be up for taking any ideas you guys have on this stuff. Reduces the cooldown of Shadow Fury. Horrifies the target. Hall of Terror. Let's just go here. Okay, that's gonna do it. We will play with this build next time, guys. Give me your thoughts on the talents, and I will keep them in mind and consider them. Thank you all so much for being here and for all of the continued support on the series. It does mean the world to me. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth again really soon. Bye now.